Good morning, beautiful. I hope that you had a wonderful weekend. I hope that you are ready to start this week, or wherever you're catching in time. You know the deal. This is your daily insight on life and love. It's for April 12th, 2021. Also being timeless. So wherever you're catching it might be relevant, might not be relevant, but you want to know it. If it's not, stick around, enjoy the show. Maybe you'll get a kick out of it. We're going to kick this off with Rider Waite. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit the bell for notifications. Let's see. I'm seeing your exhaustion. I'm seeing that you need to slow this down. I see you holding back. I see a lot of things that are going on with here. I see the need to move forward, but I also see the lack of control that's going on with it. Look, you got the monkey off your back. Great. But now you're on constant guard with it. We don't need to do this. We don't need to be in a battle that's not being fought right now. I do see that you are ready to charge up ahead, but have you actually recovered? Or are you just dragging your wounded leg through the field on this? What's going on here? I know that a new situation is embarking in your life, but I also see that you keep pulling out of it, or at least trying. Listen, you don't need to lose momentum in this. It is going to require bravery. You can slow this down, but don't you dare think that for a moment that you can just stop something that is absolutely divine in your life. It's co-creation. It's you working with spirit. There's free will and then there's divine will. Guess which one's going to trump? Guess. Go on, guess. Put it in the comments. Which one do you think is going to win? I wish that I could tell you that, this is going to be easy. It's actually feeling like it's partly going to break you because I see how nervous you are in this. It's a point of surrendering, like getting on your knees and just saying, I surrender to whatever I am on this journey. I surrender to whatever this is supposed to be. It's not you having a lack of control. It's you working with spirit on that, and it's not necessarily divine mission, but divine will. There's something very important in this this either connection or situation right now. So this is a time to be purging, allowing yourself to be washed clean. Oh my God, I think it's Aries new moon tonight. I'm recording this on the 11th. It's Aries new moon. Okay. Set your intentions. This is going to be really crazy for the energies. Look at what your astrological sign and what it means for you. It's very situational. Okay. So let's see. I know that you can slow this down. Let's see. What is coming up for you to heal? Multiple spots, a lot of spots of power struggles. Nah, I know, I don't want to be there either. Okay, this is really working on security right now. It's important that you find a new sense of security. Shutting off and detaching from everything is not security. It's definitely a safety mode that you go in, and that has worked like a charm in the past, cutting off from those who intended to hurt you. I think that was a very learned process, but you're not going to get the results that you want if you do this now. It's not the same situation, not the same person. There's something that is triggering you in the situation, and look, you got to let go of the past so you can embrace this. But it's not like you can just be like, hey, that was terrible. You want to know what? I know that this isn't this now. So you want to, I'm just going to flip my switch right here. No, that's not how this works. If it did, you'd be crazy. But you're not. This is going to be a process. You cannot fake this until you make it. That is such a terrible mindset to have. Fake it until you make it. No, do the process. All right, so how are you going to be able to let go of the past in this situation? Come on. How can you let go? No! Stop dropping half the cards. Okay. Oh, God. Okay, so just because you have a sword doesn't mean that you have to use it. Stay away from whatever is a negative, an actual negative energy. Stay away from negative thoughts right now. If you hear that ding, that may be validation. All right, this is going to have to be the bouncer at the door of your mind. Some stupid creeping thought wants to come in. That thing's getting knocked out and pushed into the streets. This is going to be an all-out street fight, a battle of the minds in this one. This is going to turn you on your keister. Battle of the Minds is up at play right now, so this is going to be crazy. It's going to be, all right, you know when you have either a call of the void or, what is it called? Invasive thoughts. When you have that spark of invasive thought, Spirit is saying, call it out immediately for what it is and start kicking it out. This is a lot of emotional reaction rather than holding on to it that you would have done. I want you to be able to see it for what it is. See it as that snarky, really calloused jerk individual in your head. I want you to give these intrusive thoughts an identity of probably the most god-awful person that you know on the planet. Concoct them if you can't picture anybody. And I want you to start seeing them for that vile entity that they are and kick it out. This is going to be something that involves creativity and construction and obviously mindfulness. It is so important that you remain on mindfulness guard. These old intrusive thoughts that are coming in have no place for wherever you're going. And immediately it is bringing me to one of the mini reads, and it's going towards mother healing. Now, not everybody has a mom, so I'm going to go ahead and take away the gender title and say whoever the more nurturing caregiver in your life was. This could be anybody at any age who was a guidance to you. That ding, again, might be validation. Okay. When you are having these invasive thoughts, is it conducive to what you actually want? And this, I think that you actually have to reconsider what you actually want and not have it be from a place of what you think that you can get or the unworthiness in what you think that you can get. What do you want? If you look at the timestamp, go ahead and check out this isolated reading. If you haven't seen the notebook, go ahead and check it out. Most people have, but I'm going to take a shot in the dark and say that not everybody has. This being said, what do you want? Don't think about what wants or wants or wants. Think about very selfishly, what do you want? What makes your heart sing? With everywhere that you have been in life, with everything that you have done, what do you want? And this is saying, get back on guard. Get back on guard with your thoughts, with where your head's at, where your emotions are, and anything that is not in alignment with where you want to take this, knock it out. Not even kidding. This is a new start for you, and it's going to make you be diligent and on guard and have momentum behind every punch of this. Whatever it is, it's readdressing the sense of unconditional love, support, and nurturing that you have in this situation. This is divine nurturing healing that's going on. I think this is something that you have potentially been starved of at very important phases of your life, or when you needed that reassurance, that support, that warm agape love. It was completely void. Either that or it was completely backhanded. We're not going to be working with that energy anymore. This is a time to rewrite the script. And you want to know what? We're going to cross out those old lines and we're going to have a new modern script that's coming in. Very unique for you. The love that you need is not the love that everybody else needs. You have a very specific love language, and self-love that has to come into play. What you want and what you crave is not the same thing as what other people want, which is why this is so important that you rewrite the script your own way. Whatever's not compatible with it, again, do not let it into your nightclub in your head. God, I'm thinking of my friend Adam as I'm doing this, because he is one of the most prolific bouncers at one of the most prolific nightclubs in Vegas. And he's just like one of the coolest guys that I know. I absolutely love the man. So, hey, shout out to my friend Adam. All right. So, maintain yourself, guard your thoughts. Okay, Spirit. So, what else do we need to know? Make a decision. This is going to be something that helps a relationship in your life, and it is a soulmate relationship. And you have to stand on your own in this. You can't merge with another person. How wild is that? This is bringing up what you're healing right now is going to allow for greater love in your life, whether it's platonic or whether it's romantic, but soulmate energy, and you know it shows up in every way, shape, and form. So this is saying it's the self-employment. How can you hold your own in this? How can you be vulnerable to another person in a connection and hold your own? You have very distinct needs. You can't put that on another person to fulfill. Everything that you do need is in you. And this is something that can only be sprung from you. The alignment coming in from the other person is only a support, compatible lifelines. So, that being said, the ball is already rolling on this. I see the soulmate energy as non-invasive, but compassionate and compatible and on the outskirts of this. So this, what we're seeing right here, what do you want to do? What do you want? I'm going right back to the notebook on this one. And obviously, no, nobody is telling me to say that. It's just, it is so sticking hard in my mind right now. So this actually might be an incredible love story that you are embarking on in your life, but it also can be one of the most amazing life situations. So this is what we're seeing right here. God, the dogs are barking. Loyalty is calling. Yeah, I'm going to go with that. It's a sign of loyalty. Yeah. It could be, but you know what? Again, trust your gut. If this reading does not resonate, because I really have been seeing a lot of people come together. If this doesn't resonate, if this is not for you, enjoy the show. But if this is for you, and this is an intimate connection, whether it's romantic or not romantic, I don't care. But embrace the change that is coming. I do feel like you've already made the decision, though. I do feel like you've already said yes to the journey. So look. The mini reads are popping up again. It's already started. There's already changes that are put into motion. The person who is in your life right now, or who's coming in, is going to be an aid to you. This isn't somebody who's pushing you to walk through any door. This is somebody who's watching you walk through the door, who's cheering you on. And you want to know what? I think that there's a new foundation being built right now. I think this is massively beautiful. I do feel like all of this pent-up energy is you moving on. Believe it or not, I do believe that this is you moving on. And I do see that you are making the steps. I see all of this discomfort as letting all of these frayed strings that are attached to you die off. So don't reject the help that's coming in. It's not to be enabling in any way. It's just to know that you are not alone, and it's also to emphasize your strength. So, Spirit, if you follow this, what is the likely outcome of the situation? What is the likely outcome of this particular part of this situation? What do you have to look forward to? Don't be afraid of the cards that come out. Don't be afraid of how they lay. You know that this is how the story comes together as a whole. We have the Three of Cups. I see union. I see unions. I see celebrations. I see even weddings. That's right. This card can represent all of that. This is time to party. Look at that. We have healing communication. We have purity. We have heightened emotions. We have security. We have foundations. What's going on here? Eek. Ooh, cutting through all of the muck. I really see that you're going to be plowing through this field. Lots of fire energy. This could be happening in the time of Aries or whatever the other fire signs are. Crap, what are they? I know that there's Leo and what's the other one? What's the other one? Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Is it, no, Scorpio's water. I have a Scorpio moon. Sagittarius? Crap, help me out. What is the other fire signs? Help. Ooh, we got flyer here. Ooh, we got strength, baby. Lots of Leo energy. Okay, this is going with fire signs in Leo. So we're looking at something really taking off around August. Yeah, we're looking at the time frame of Leo. This might also be Leo energy. Sun, moon, rise, Venus. I do not care, but this is a big part of it. Very intense emotions, but very healing emotions in the same breath. And strength, compatibility, victory, surrender. Let's see. This is not a battle to fight. Ooh. I see that. Ooh. Boop. You know how you have been so guarded in this. Somebody is coming in with an offer that you're not going to want to refuse. I see you moving on from the past. I see that you're going to probably start to allow yourself to embrace the opportunity of happiness in this. This is such a long road ahead of you, but this is going to be something that I feel like the help or the love that is coming in is massive in space and time. There might be an age gap. There might be a huge difference. There might be a difference in backgrounds, beliefs, and also this might involve somebody coming in, resurrection of some sort of child, either memory or situation that is coming up to be healed. But I'm also seeing that you are moving on from whatever that situation is, and I am seeing happiness. You are really dissecting yourself in this, and I see the thoughts, I see the prayers, I see the passion that's coming in. I see that you are not fighting this battle by yourself, and it really does look good. This is a lot of fast and slow moving energy. So if you go along with this, it's going to take off a lot faster. But if you drag your feet and you get scared and you start to pull away, but keep this going, it's going to take longer. I see the fulfillment in either case, but you know, it just really depends on how quickly you surrender yourself to it. No matter what, this does look like a positive outcome. But on the journey of getting to that positive outcome, you need to understand there's going to be a lot of mental and emotional battles that you are going through. But the people involved in helping you, they aren't going to leave you alone in this. You're not alone, even though I think that that's something that you're more accustomed to, fighting your battles by yourself. And I think that the fact that you're getting more help in this is so unnerving. And I think that you don't know how to accept help at this point. But I also see that you are going to be broken open to accept this help, which is actually very comforting, but it also feels like it's going to break you. This is definitely going to break you in some way, shape, or form. And I do feel like it's an emotional outpour that is going to be coming from you, but it's also very essential. So I want to get a final card from Spirit, and it's definitely going from the mini reads. It's ridiculous. It really is, but in the best way. Think of a loved one who's crossed over. If you can't think of anybody, that's fine. This is going to be from your main guide. Listen with an open heart and an open mind. Okay, we here on the other side have one important thing to declare. Love is the answer to literally everything. We don't necessarily mean romantic or erotic love, although those are wonderful, but something above and beyond that. Everything is alive. Everything alive in the world was first created by love. Spirit sends love to animate life and to birth it into existence. Love is without conditions and is based in reverence and a fierce and joyful respect for life. Love thrives when you focus on it, and we want you to turn away from anything that causes it to wane. Love is when you no longer see yourself as other, separate from, better or less than, etc. When you act as love, you give permission for the world to thrive and grow in it as well. Can you let go of what is not love and ask, what would love do? Love is waiting for you always and forever, and we just adore you over here. Love, Spirit. Now, you know that this doesn't end at midnight. This is a projection of the current situation based off of circumstance, and if you follow the advice. Your individual storyline will always be more detailed, in-depth, and intense, so if you have questions about booking a session, reach out. The email address is in the description, and you can find me on any social platform. That being said, I hope that this finds you well. I hope that you have an amazing day, and until next time, stay safe, have fun, and just know how much you are loved and appreciated. Bye for now. Video. Think of a loved one who's crossed over, or it's going to be from your main guide, but listen with an open heart and an open mind. We here on the other side have one important thing to declare. Love is the answer to literally everything. We don't necessarily mean romantic or erotic love, although they are wonderful, but something above and beyond that. Everything alive in the world was first created by love. Spirit sends love to animate life and to birth it into existence. Love is without condition and is based in reverence and a fierce and joyful respect for life. Love thrives when you focus on it, and we want you to turn away from anything that causes it to wane. Love is when you no longer see yourself as other or separate from, better or less than, etc. When you act as love, you give permission to the world to thrive and grow as it will. Can you let go of what is not love and ask, what would love do? Love is waiting for you always and forever. We just adore you over here. Love, Spirit. All right. Think of a loved one who's crossed over. It's going to be from your main guide. We are sending waves of love and joy to watch you reap the rewards of your tenacity and faith. We know how long it's taken for you to reach some point of your goals and that you've had disappointments along the way. Right now, we suggest you take a deep breath and fill yourself up with gratitude and tune into the vibration of well-being. Temporary conditions may be trying to hypnotize you into seeing something else as your reality, but we know that happy rewards are on their way to you even now. Change is the only constant, so be open to it. You will achieve your dreams and more, we promise. But more important, your happy rewards will be gathered up in the small moments, the gentle breezes, the soft kisses, and the quiet commitments. Your happiest moments will be on the journey itself and not arriving at any one destination. You are surrounded by so much love and care. Can you feel it? Well, can you? Come on, they're sending it. Think of a loved one who's crossed over. Listen with an open heart and an open mind. If you can't think of anybody, it's going to be from your main guide. Over here, there's no mystery for us to unravel, as we know intimately how connected we all are, how the web of creation works, and how spirit is in every aspect of life, from the invisible to the visible. But it's impossible for humans to comprehend the complexities of how things actually work, because most important threads in the tapestry don't make sense in the dimension you live in. That said, can you feel the importance of these currents of energy that bring events together in miraculous ways? You can't understand with your mind, but you can know with your heart and soul. Trust that even though you don't know the how, the what, or the why, we do. Surrender to the mystery and have faith that the unseen world is watching you with loving eyes as spirit weaves your life leaves your life's mysterious and beautiful tapestry into glorious technicolor. Loving you so much as always, love, Spirit. I love that old saying, integrity is what you have when nobody is looking. Actually, I think that's character. They kind of go hand in hand. Babe, if you have to play a detective in your free time, what is that saying? Why are you being this detective? Look, if you look for anything long enough, you're gonna find exactly what you're looking for, maybe even completely out of context, and it's about to be magnified. Don't purposely upset yourself. This is saying something, if it's jogging you like that, you got to figure out why. This can't keep going. This situation, you either have to heal some sort of trauma that's making you investigate or end the situation that is triggering the trauma. However, you have to look at this. You You got to be honest with where you are in life and see what you're filling your free time with. Is this building you up? Is this breaking you down? Is this aligned with you? If it's not, get in alignment. How many of you have seen The Notebook? If you haven't seen it, turn this off, go watch it, come back to me. Not even kidding. I will wait. I'll be right here. What do you want? What do you want? What do you want? Why are you thinking this way? What is going on with you? You have a new start that is coming into play. The reason why you are so conflicted is because there is a lack of self awareness, either that or a lack of worthiness. This is coming from very hot and cold love growing at some point, at some really formal time of your life. Formidable, there you go. This has to heal. Don't let the unhealed part of you navigate the decision. It is out of its mind right now. Put this on pause, like I told you to before. Figure out what you actually want, not what you just think that you could get. Come on, you're worth more. Bye, babe. All right, you, listen up. You can't be so independent to the point of your detriment. I want you to understand that it's okay to say that you need something from somebody. It doesn't take away from your independence. It's important that you do get help through this situation, whether it's emotional or actual physical, even mental. Somebody is going to be coming in as an aid for you. It's time for some situation in your life, whether it's mental, emotional, or physical, to come to an end. This is a massive change that is going on. It's been initiated. The ball's already rolling on it. I want you to allow yourself to connect with whoever is coming in to help you through this. This is going to involve you probably being a little bit more vulnerable than you're comfortable with being. But I do see that you'll get through it. They're there to help you. It's not going to screw you over.